Step 1, put your thread on the spool holder. Take off the 2 caps. The cap that is large enough to fit around the outside of your thread is the one that's going to go on last. Reason is we want to make sure that the thread doesn't get caught on the side of our thread. So I'm going to put the small one on first because the small one is too small. Then I'm going to put on my thread so that it unwinds towards me. Next, we're going to put our thread around our bobbin winder thread guide, which is this little silver part right there. And the purpose of that is to provide tension on our thread. So I like to take 2 hands and you bring it from behind, and you want to make sure it goes underneath or in between these 2 silver guides. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to place it so it comes right behind, and it's going to come right in between those 2 silver guides. Then I need to put the thread into my bobbin, and then I'm ready to wind it. So on my bobbin, there's this small hole right in here on the top, and it's also on the other side. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to feed it through that hole. From the inside of the bobbin up into that hole. Just like this. So now the bobbin is hanging. Here's my thread, there's the hole. Next step, I'm going to put it onto the bobbin winder spindle. And on the bobbin winder spindle is this little hook area. The bottom of your bobbin also has this little indentation here, and that indentation wants to line up with this hook here. So keeping the thread facing up, find that area and place it down. I'm going to push your bobbin so that it engages to the right hand side. And this part here is your holder, your stopper. Now we need to pull out our hand wheel. You're going to keep hanging on to your thread. And now you're going to press your foot pedal with your foot, and you're going to watch it wind. So by hanging on to this, it's going to prevent this from getting caught into here. How much do we need to wind? I would wind about 1/4 to 1/2 your bobbin, depending on how big your project is going to be. Sometimes this will rip off, that's fine. We will be trimming this part afterwards. So right now I think my bobbin's about 1/4 of the way, and what I need to do is now disengage this to the left hand side. I can click in my hand wheel again by pressing this here, and I can remove my bobbin. Please be careful when you remove your bobbin that it's being removed nicely and that the pin stays out. Now we need to cut 2 pieces of thread. First of all, the thread that we wound with right up here, if we don't trim that all the way to the hole, it will get jammed. And snip this. We want to trim this so that it's nice and close, and this is where I'm going to use my snipping scissors to get in there. Mine got jammed. There we go. So nice and close, so that we just see just a teeny tiny piece of thread. So there's your bobbin.